The victory of the Golden Eaglets of Nigeria on Friday, the 8th of November 2013 was the lead debate on the floor of the Senate. Approving the resolution in the Committee of the Whole, Senate President David Mark said there are lessons to learn from the victory of the Golden Eaglets.
So there are big lessons for us to learn, and the major lesson there is that we've got all the talents in this country. All we need to do is harness it based on merit. That's all. If we do that, we'll be on top of the world and we'll rule the world. So I think there is a real big lesson for all of us to learn from it. More importantly, these boys won in a very fair game. They played the game according to the rule. The thing that struck me most was when the Minister of Sports observed that after beating, I think, Iran, they went round picking the boys, consoling them. If it's anything else in Nigeria, when they beat you, then they also want to kill you on top of it. But you can see the way they demonstrated. Youthful Nigerians who believe in Nigeria. So the problem is with we, the elders in this country, not with the youths. And we pray that they don't copy from what the elders are doing. I was proud on Saturday, because they have a match in Calabar on Saturday against Ethiopia, and that will qualify us for the World Cup. We should not take the Ethiopians for granted. We should not assume that since we won in Addis, we are going to beat them in Nigeria also. Unless we score, we don't win.
Chairman, Senate Committee on Sport, ADAMU GUMBA, and other lawmakers also congratulated the Golden Eaglets and praised the government and private sector to fund the sports sector in order to produce quality athletes for the nation.
What we require, Mr. President, is additional funding for the Nigerian Football Federation to be able to prosecute most of its matches and programs. The funding may come through government, but ultimately the hope is that private sector funding will take its rightful place.
They knew that Nigeria was playing and we needed to play as a team. And nobody was passing ball to the other person on account of where he or she or where he comes from. They were giving to themselves as Nigerians. I believe that if we adopt that attitude in this nation, we can build a very strong country where justice will reign and success will be ours.
What do we do with these boys right now? Football heavyweights must come together and look at the talents that these boys possess right now and what can be done with these talents, these very excellent talents that these boys have.
I suggest, Mr. President, that this Senate should host these young men that have made us proud, and if possible, Mr. President, we should also join the federal government in looking into our budget and seeing what we can do for these young men. I know that there is a few things that senators here, both male and female, can contribute to make these boys feel very, very proud.
On a serious note, he raised a fundamental issue that as a nation we should be preparing well in advance. As soon as it became obvious that we are likely going to qualify for the finals, all necessary arrangements ought to have been made so that we are ready to go at any moment we reach that critical point.
The Senate accordingly resolved to, first, congratulate the conquering team and its technical crew, congratulate all Nigerians for their patriotic and united prayers for that victory. Third, urge the Ministry of Sports and the Nigerian Football Federation to immediately set in motion a program of training that will lead to the ultimate transformation of that team to an invisible Super Eagles in future.
The Senate, however, mandated its Committee on Sports to urge the Ministry of Sport and the Nigerian Football Federation (NFF) to immediately set in motion a program of training that will lead to the ultimate transformation of the team to an invisible Super Eagles in future. To congratulate President Goodluck Jonathan, the Senate President, and the nation at large for their moral support. Additional prayer was to make arrangement to host the Golden Eaglets. The Golden Eaglets of Nigeria have won the trophy a record 4 times, making it the most successful team at the FIFA Under-17 tournament. The Golden Eaglets of Nigeria beat Mexico 3-0 to win the Under-17 World Cup trophy at the United Arab Emirates. The Senate also read the letter by President Goodluck Jonathan to present the 2014 budget on the 19th of November 2013. All other items were stepped down to another legislative day. Grace Ike, ITV News, Abuja.